Hey guys, I just wanted to do a quick update of what I'm working on with the MIDI Controlled Instruments. Been doing a lot of prototyping of circuitry to get some stuff running, such as a bass guitar. Run into some frustrations with just what comes with having just all of your stuff on a proto board. So I went to the next level and made these 32 channels of outputs and 4 servos because I had extra pins. These are MIDI controlled outputs using a Teensy 4.1, and it has 4 banks of 8 relays, which is your 32 outputs. Each bank has a separate voltage input, so if you want to run like 12 volt solenoids with 24 volts or 48 volts or whatever, these can drive inductive loads. And so I made these because I was running into a lot of frustrations just with, what comes with having all your stuff on a proto board. So I just, if you're going to send it, the only way to send it is full send. So I made these, and that's what's going on right now.
So here I am soldering up the boards. It's a ton of through-hole components. There was a couple surface mount parts for resistors, which is the first time I've ever done those with soldering iron. So I do have some soldering paste, which makes this like a million times easier than trying to do it with like actual like rosin core solder. Um, so you just dab a little bit of the solder paste onto the spots that you want, and then you drop your resistors onto them, and you try really hard not to sneeze, because if you do, you'll probably send them flying across the room and never find them again. So here we got the smallest tip on the soldering iron that I own. Kind of the trick is to heat the whole resistor up, let it flow out both of the solder pads, and then it will kind of just find its happy spot, just due to the surface tension of the solder will kind of pull it into the right spot. And then here we've got our next resistor trying to open the plastic film, which is impossible with tweezers. So you just kind of drop it out and then grab it, and again, don't sneeze, and just drop it right where, or in the vicinity of where it's supposed to be. Again, like I said, you heat it up and it kind of, the surface tension will pull it up. So I kind of just tack one end down so it doesn't like go flying off. And then get the other side tacked and wet it out. And then you kind of just heat the whole resistor up at once right here, and you'll kind of see how it pulled itself into where it wants to be. Again, just heating one side up, heating the other side up so that it's tacked on and doesn't fall off. And then heat the whole resistor up, and then boom, it kind of just finds its happy place. And then here's the last one, tack one end, tack the other end, and then kind of heat the whole resistor up. You can kind of tell I'm getting faster at this by the fourth one. So there's all the resistors, and then I wipe that off with some isopropyl alcohol later on. Here's the final boards. It's all populated. I'm planning to use these on all of the instruments I do in the future, including a bass guitar and the MIDI controlled drum set. So be sure to like and subscribe. Stay tuned for upcoming instruments that I make with these.